Oh dang, we are introduced to Krypto the Super Dog. A little backstory on the dog. Krypto was first written into the comics back in 1955. Not really intended to stick around, but he was used over and over again before becoming a fan favorite. It's pretty simple. Just like Superman, being from Krypton makes him basically a human. And if they were on Krypton, he would have the same strengths and weaknesses that a human does on Earth. So Clark looks like a human and Krypto looks just like a dog. They get to Earth and suddenly they have superpowers because of the way their bodies absorb the radiation from the yellow sunlight.
You'll be a god to them.
This allows Superman and Krypto to have the same superpowers. Now, big question. Why hasn't Krypto been in the movies? Well, traditionally, it's pretty hard to work with dogs in a meaningful way in movies. It isn't until recently with new CGI that movies have come out that can really tell a story that feels less one-sided. Except Homeward Bound.
I'm too old.
That's not true. There's nothing you can't do.
I have nothing more to give Chance. And it's time for you to be on your own.
Don't ever talk about Homeward Bound.
Shadow!
Oh, Peter.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Anyways, another reason why you haven't seen Krypto is that most directors and writers think that a superpowered dog will make the movie silly or at least slightly less believable. Not James Gunn. He realizes that this movie is already completely impossible, so let's have some fun. And you think that a superpowered dog is gonna scare James Gunn?
I ain't scared of you, mother.
James Gunn was already an amazing director, but without a doubt he's most famous for Guardians of the Galaxy, that we now know was really the story of Rocket.
The story has been yours all along. You just didn't know it.
I'm not crying, you're crying. And for those of you who don't know who Rocket is, one, how did you find your way to this page? And second, Rocket is a raccoon that was experimented on and had his intelligence uplifted.
I didn't ask to be torn apart and put back together over and over and turned into some little monster.
As a character, he's layered and he grows emotionally throughout the trilogy, finally coming to terms with what happened to him and finds a family to belong to. On top of that, there's a superpowered dog named Cosmo.
I cannot hold.
And by the end, we're rooting for her too.
She's a good dog.
So boom, there's two examples of animals that were done correctly by James Gunn and don't feel any goofier than the rest of the movie, and it works.
I knew you believe I'm a good dog.
So with that being said, I don't think we should be worried about Krypto in this new Superman movie. He'll be awesome just like Cosmo or Rocket.